Well, hello. Back at this again. In March of 2020, 1 week before the entire world changed, I decided I was gonna, look at myself in the mirror, and I was like, okay, it's time to pump the brakes a bit. Time to go, lose some weight, put myself on YouTube to make myself accountable. And that is exactly what I did. Did that? Went, it's about time. I got to shut it down. Gaining too much weight. Not knowing that, and I was going to do it weekly, and not knowing that from that week 1 to that week 2, a lot of things were going to change. When I started on week 1, the idea was, okay, just going to lose weight, had a job, had all the other stuff, that comes along with that. And in 1 week's time, from 1 week to the next week, the entire world got shut down because of COVID. I had been laid off from my job. And through the next 16 weeks that I invoked that weight loss journey, I had a lot of time on my hands to do that because I was at work and my wife's an essential worker, so she was at work. So it was just me alone with the kids. Kids were not in school. So I did a lot of different weight loss videos up and through week 16, where I decided that I was going to shut it down. And truth be told, after that 16th week, my heart wasn't in it. Part of the emphasis of wanting to lose weight was my brother's wedding. I wanted to look pretty good for my brother's wedding. It was in November of that year. And that got postponed to November of this year, 2021. And obviously with 2021 and the uncertainty that it still is, we're not sure how that's going to shake out. But I want to go in with the same goal, the same mindset. Because after that 16 weeks, I had a few weeks off and on where I was still doing stuff, but I had gained some weight. I had enough stress of the uncertainty of what was to come, then I didn't want to have the added stress of not being able to eat what I want to eat. Because unfortunately that's my main vice. And I mentioned this in other videos, other people have vices that they use as stress relief. But for me, food is my stress relief. And I wish I could find another way to find some different ways to outlet that stress. Now, video games help. There's nothing like running over a mountain on Call of Duty and, having a nice multiplayer battle and that does help a little bit, but it's fleeting. It's not something, in certain video games, like when I get into trading with Madden and stuff, I'm dialed in. I don't think about food or anything. And I wish that was that way all the time. But it seems like when there's free time, you eat. When there's stress time, you eat. You're doing stuff to kill the time, not necessarily because you want to. So I know for sure, especially with the holidays, because when holidays come up, your Christmas, your Halloween, your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, I get in what's called hibernation mode. Bears, when they hibernate, they pack on the pounds because they know they're going to be sleeping through the winter. I just pack on the pounds because I like to eat, and foods, there's just a lot of good food around the holidays. My mistake. So, I know for sure that I gained a considerable amount of weight in these last few months. After the weight loss, I think volume 2, week 3 or something, I kind of just fell off the wagon. My heart wasn't in it after the 16 weeks. The stuff that I was stressed about was still there. And, I wanted it because people wanted it for me, but I didn't want it for myself. So, now, I got to start in with a fresh approach, a fresh eyes, a new year that I have to kind of get on the wagon of not eating anymore, because circumstances have changed a bit. In November, finally, I've joined the world of the employed yet again. So I have that going on. The kids are going to start working their way back to school. So there are there are additional stressors that were in the outside world that have been cleared now. So things have changed a bit. My circumstances certainly have changed a bit. So can I do this with, really with all this stuff going on, with working full time, with the kids going to school, with doing your usual full-time stuff? In March, I was committed to doing that. I was committed to put it out a video each week. But for some reason now, I'm not gonna, do that like, oh, it has to be each week. Not saying it won't be each week, but I'm not gonna commit to that it will be each week. So I'm gonna put it in terms of chapters. So this is chapter 1. This is admitting that I had failed myself. I'd probably gained most of my weight back. Hopefully not all of it. Hopefully there's something from the March one on that I can hang my hat on a bit. But I can see me going down the dark road that if I don't shut it down now, I'm not only going to gain all of that weight back, but then beyond that as well. And I need you. I need you to watch. I need you to hold me accountable like you guys have. And like you guys were mad at me after week 16 when I didn't shut it down. And then, we're back with me when I had done the chapter 2, only to be disappointed that you looked around the rest of the year and there were no videos. So I apologize for that. Like I said, my heart was into it. But now I got to go fully committed. I got to get into it now. And, I know when the poor choices are being made. It's weird. I recognize them as being poor choices, and then I do them anyway. So I don't know why I do this. So I got to figure out a way for that. And that's maybe my main hurdle. It's knowing that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, and then just jumping right in and doing it. Which I'll show you right here. These are Grammyettes. I call her Grammy and not Grandma because we have that kind of relationship. These are kettle cooked potato chips. They are the greasiest, most fantastic chips that have ever been. And I can eat them now. They're so good. I can eat them now knowing that for a long time, this will be the last guilt-free chip I'll ever eat. And it was nice to have that feeling. It was nice to feel like I could just eat without consequence. And, not have the stress of worrying about what it could get me. Now, I'm going to go step on that scale in a minute. And the guilt-freeness, I guess you could say I feel right now, I'm probably going to feel pretty guilty after the fact. But let's see how that goes. Let's step on the scale and see how bad it truly is. I have a hope that some of the weight loss from March of 2020 on is still there. Truth be told, it has been a little while since I actually weighed myself. So yuck. Yuck. Oh, yuck. 288.6. Yeah, that's not great. I knew it was bad. I don't know if I knew it was that bad. My starting weight in March of 2020 was 294 even. So that means I'm only 6 pounds away from that, which is not good. I knew I was taking chances. The situations where, even if you have to eat poorly, I live a chaotic life. I mentioned this several times. Made more so, it was chaotic when I wasn't at work, let alone when I am at work. So occasionally you have to make bad choices, something like fast food, things like that. And I should be packing my lunch when I go to work more. But even when I was going to fast food places, there are ways to limit what you're putting in your mouth. And I would always just go the old fat kid style, like the way I used to do. And so I know that that's something where, I don't have to eat as much, or I don't have to eat these things at certain times, or I don't have to, there's opportunities where you can eat something very small, or maybe do like a shake for breakfast, and just something very small for lunch. And then even if it's a bigger dinner, it's something that you didn't eat all those calories in a day. But what happened is I would eat a good sized breakfast, or like a breakfast sandwich or something, and then like almost like a dinner like lunch, and then a dinner like dinner, and then snacks and stuff like that in between. That's not a good way to go about maintaining or even keeping weight. It's just about gaining weight, and that is basically what I did. So 288 is the starting, with some change, is the starting weight in which we are starting now. And the one regret I did have, if there is a silver lining to this, which there's not, but I'm gonna make it one, is that I never had the ugly before after pictures. So maybe I'll have to take those, and that'll give me some extra motivation in terms of attempting to, at least showing results. Because I felt I did show results, but got to go back to exercising. Definitely going to be some more videos of me actually, getting active, going out and doing some things. And then also hopefully staying in and doing some things as well. I don't know kind of what yet. I just know that I had to put myself out here and acknowledge that, I was probably going down a slippery slope of things, and now I got to find my way back. And I know I can do it, because I've done it before. But the question is, can I do it while balancing full-time job and doing, all the uncertainties and things that come out of life? Can I do it? Can I stay motivated? Can I keep on track? I'm going to try. And I do appreciate everybody who will watch this and will support me in this cause. In whatever way, and I mentioned this in previous videos, but maybe you hadn't seen those videos, but anything you can provide, try this supplement. I was eating the apple cider vinegar gummies and taking vitamins and stuff, and I hadn't done that for a while. I think Amazon was out of stock of the gummies and the vitamins, and I just, I was on, a subscription, and then I just never, they were out of stock of it, and I never checked into alternate sources, so I gotta start taking that stuff. Definitely start getting more active, of which I was not at all. I don't want one of those opportunities where you're just kind of being a slug on the couch at all times. I know that road, and I do not want to go down it anymore. So I gotta find ways to get more active in the house. So I appreciate any tips and anything that you can provide to me. Anything that you can do to support, whether it's like this video, comment on this video, anything you can do, I would greatly appreciate it. I won't go through the spiel of, like I do on the unboxings and stuff. I'll still keep the links down below of, my various social media and shirts and all that stuff. But really, this is about me getting healthy and fit and back in it. So I thank you, everyone who will watch this video and support me with this cause. It means a lot. I can't guarantee I won't occasionally have something where I'll eat badly, but I'm going to try my best to stay the course, to really get back to where I was. I think the best weight I was at on this journey was 257, which is many pounds away from where I am currently. And, it's funny, that just shows you in a few short months, that week 16 video that was in August, I think the first week of August, and from August to the week 3 videos, which I think were in late September, was that volume 3 video, I had only gained 5 pounds. So from September to now January, I've gained almost all that weight back, a good 25 pounds. That's not good. So yeah, definitely need to get back on the wagon. I appreciate all your support. Thank everyone so much for watching. There will be other types of videos coming soon. I'm not abandoning any other videos like unboxings, locations, card videos. All that stuff will be coming. It's just a matter of now this will be added to the current slate of videos. And I greatly appreciate you guys watching. and we will see you next time in Chapter 2.